Secrets to maintaining emotional stability in life's ups and downs. Life is a constant ebb and flow of experiences, joyful highs, unexpected challenges, and periods of uncertainty. In the face of change and adversity, emotional resilience is the key to maintaining inner peace, mental strength, and a positive outlook. Developing the ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and confidence allows us to move forward without being overwhelmed by stress or fear. This guide will explore practical strategies, psychological insights, and daily habits that will help you stay emotionally grounded, no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're facing personal setbacks, career shifts, or global uncertainties, these principles will empower you to adapt, thrive, and maintain emotional stability. Chapter 1: Understanding Emotional Resilience. 1.1 What is emotional stability and why does it matter? Emotional stability is the ability to maintain calmness, clarity, and emotional balance, even in the face of adversity. It does not mean suppressing emotions but rather managing them in a healthy and constructive way. People with emotional resilience can adapt to change, navigate stress effectively, and maintain positive relationships even during difficult times. The importance of emotional stability. Helps in making better decisions under pressure. Strengthens relationships by improving communication and reducing emotional reactivity. Enhances mental and physical well-being, lowering stress-related health risks. Encourages greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. A stable emotional foundation allows individuals to respond to life's ups and downs with confidence and resilience, rather than being overwhelmed by external circumstances. 1.2 The science behind emotional strength. Understanding the biological and psychological mechanisms of emotional resilience can help us develop strategies to enhance emotional stability. How the brain processes emotions. The amygdala is responsible for detecting threats and triggering emotional responses. The prefrontal cortex helps regulate emotions and make rational decisions. Emotional regulation occurs when the prefrontal cortex balances the amygdala's reactions, preventing overreactions to stress. The connection between emotional intelligence, EQ, and resilience. People with high emotional intelligence can recognize, understand, and manage their emotions effectively. EQ involves self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, all of which contribute to emotional stability. How neuroplasticity supports emotional growth. The brain's ability to rewire itself means we can develop healthier emotional responses through practice. Repetitive exposure to mindfulness, gratitude, and positive thinking strengthens neural pathways that support emotional balance. Engaging in self-reflection and mental exercises helps retrain the brain to react to challenges with resilience instead of stress. By understanding the neuroscience behind emotions, we can adopt habits that rewire our thought patterns and improve our ability to handle life's uncertainties. 1.3 Identifying your emotional triggers. Recognizing what sparks emotional highs and lows is essential to building self-awareness and resilience. Common emotional triggers. Past experiences, unresolved childhood experiences, and trauma can shape emotional reactions. Stress and overwhelm, too many responsibilities or unexpected challenges can trigger anxiety. Negative self-talk, internal criticism, and self-doubt can lead to emotional instability. Relationship conflicts, misunderstandings, and disagreements often activate deep-seated emotional patterns. Fear of failure or rejection, worries about not being good enough can create emotional turbulence. How to break negative emotional cycles. Keep a journal, track emotional responses, and identify recurring patterns. Practice mindfulness, stay present in the moment to observe emotions without judgment. Challenge negative thoughts, reframe limiting beliefs with positive affirmations. Use grounding techniques, deep breathing, meditation, or sensory exercises can help stabilize emotions in real time. By identifying and addressing emotional triggers, you can take proactive steps toward breaking negative cycles and strengthening emotional resilience. Chapter 2: Cultivating a Resilient Mindset. 2.1 The Power of Positive Thinking. A resilient mindset begins with the way you perceive and respond to challenges. Positive thinking is not about ignoring difficulties but rather choosing to focus on solutions, opportunities, and personal growth. Shifting from a reactive to a proactive mindset. Instead of reacting impulsively to stress, pause and assess the situation with a clear mind. Focus on what you can control rather than worrying about what you cannot. Train your brain to see setbacks as lessons, reinforcing resilience over time. Reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" reframe it as, "What can I learn from this?" Adopt a growth mindset, viewing failures as stepping stones rather than dead ends. Embrace discomfort. Growth often occurs outside of your comfort zone. Practical exercises to cultivate optimism and self-confidence. Daily gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. Affirmations. Repeat empowering statements like, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge." Visualization. Imagine yourself successfully handling stressful situations, reinforcing confidence. 2.2 Managing fear and uncertainty. Uncertainty is an inevitable part of life, yet it often triggers anxiety, self-doubt, and stress. Learning how to manage uncertainty allows you to remain grounded and navigate life's unpredictability with confidence. Why uncertainty triggers anxiety and how to manage it. The brain is wired to seek predictability and control, making uncertainty uncomfortable. Fear of the unknown can lead to overthinking, avoidance, or emotional paralysis. Managing uncertainty involves accepting that change is constant and choosing adaptability over fear. Techniques to develop a tolerance for unpredictability. Focus on the present. Worrying about future uncertainties prevents you from enjoying the present moment. Engage in problem solving. Instead of ruminating on uncertainties, brainstorm actionable steps. Build flexibility. The more adaptable you become, the easier it is to handle life's twists and turns. How to stay grounded and focused in uncertain situations. Practice mindfulness to anchor yourself in the moment rather than spiraling into worry. Create a routine that provides a sense of stability and normalcy. Seek support from trusted friends or mentors when facing overwhelming uncertainty. 2.3 Developing self-compassion. Self-compassion is a critical component of emotional resilience. Being kind to yourself, especially in difficult times, helps prevent self-criticism, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. The importance of being kind to yourself during difficult times. Many people are harder on themselves than they would be on a friend in the same situation. Self-compassion reduces stress and increases emotional strength. Accepting your flaws and setbacks as part of the human experience allows for greater inner peace. Self-compassion versus self-pity. How to support yourself emotionally. Self-pity keeps you stuck in a cycle of victimhood, while self-compassion encourages self-growth. Instead of blaming yourself for struggles, acknowledge that everyone faces hardships. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a loved one. Practical exercises, journaling, self-affirmations, and reframing thoughts. Journaling. Write a letter to yourself as if you were comforting a friend in your position. Self-affirmations. Replace self-critical thoughts with compassionate statements. Reframing perspective. Shift from "I'm failing" to "I'm learning and improving." By practicing self-compassion, managing uncertainty, and embracing a positive mindset, you build the mental resilience necessary to thrive in any situation. Chapter 3 Emotional Regulation Techniques. 3.1 Breathwork and Meditation for Emotional Balance. Our breath is one of the most powerful tools for emotional regulation. When we feel anxious or overwhelmed, our breathing often becomes shallow, which signals the body to remain in a state of stress. Deep, controlled breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping to calm the mind and body. How deep breathing exercises calm the nervous system. For 7-8 breathing, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds to slow the heart rate and reduce anxiety. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold again for 4 counts to create a sense of control and balance. Diaphragmatic breathing. Focus on breathing deeply into the belly instead of the chest to promote relaxation. Guided meditation techniques for emotional release and inner peace. Body scan meditation. Focus on each part of the body, releasing tension and promoting mindfulness. Loving kindness meditation. Cultivate self-compassion and empathy by sending positive thoughts to yourself and others. Visualization meditation. Imagine a peaceful setting to create a sense of emotional safety and grounding. The role of mindfulness in reducing emotional reactivity. Practicing mindfulness teaches you to observe emotions without judgment, preventing impulsive reactions. Being present in the moment reduces rumination and anxiety about the past or future. Daily mindfulness exercises improve emotional awareness and self-control. 3.2 Cognitive Behavioral Techniques, CBT, for emotional control. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a highly effective approach to regulating emotions by reshaping thought patterns. The way we think influences how we feel and behave, making cognitive restructuring a key skill for emotional stability. How thoughts influence emotions and behaviors. Negative thoughts can trigger stress and anxiety, leading to emotional instability. Recognizing thought distortions, e.g., catastrophizing, black and white thinking, helps in reframing perspectives. Training the mind to focus on rational and constructive thoughts improves emotional responses. Identifying and challenging negative thought patterns. Keep a thought journal to track recurring negative beliefs. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Replace self-defeating thoughts with rational, empowering alternatives. How to replace irrational fears with rational, empowering beliefs. Instead of "I'll never succeed," reframe to "every setback is a step toward growth." Instead of "no one likes me," reframe to "I am worthy of meaningful connections." Repeated practice of positive self-talk strengthens emotional resilience. 3.3 The role of physical activity in emotional stability. Physical movement is a powerful antidote to stress, anxiety, and emotional instability. Engaging in regular exercise releases endorphins, which naturally elevate mood and promote emotional balance. How exercise boosts mood and regulates emotions. Physical activity reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases dopamine and serotonin, which are linked to happiness. Movement helps process pent-up emotions, acting as a release for frustration, anger, and anxiety. Exercise fosters a sense of accomplishment, which boosts self-esteem and motivation. Best types of movement for emotional well-being. Yoga and Tai Chi combine movement with breathwork for relaxation and emotional regulation. Cardio workouts, running, cycling, or brisk walking release endorphins and improve mental clarity. Strength training, lifting weights fosters discipline and builds self-confidence. Dancing or recreational sports, engaging in fun physical activities enhances joy and social connection. The science behind endorphins and stress reduction. Endorphins are the body's natural mood boosters, reducing pain and enhancing feelings of well-being. Physical activity promotes neurogenesis, the growth of new brain cells, which improves cognitive function and emotional resilience. Just 30 minutes of exercise can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. By integrating breathwork, cognitive behavioral techniques, and physical activity into your routine, you can effectively regulate emotions, stay centered, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Chapter 4: Strengthening Emotional Boundaries. 4.1 Setting healthy boundaries in relationships. Establishing emotional boundaries is essential for maintaining healthy, balanced relationships. Boundaries help protect your energy, prevent emotional exhaustion, and create space for mutual respect. The difference between healthy boundaries and emotional walls. Healthy boundaries allow for emotional openness while maintaining self-respect and personal limits. Emotional walls completely shut others out, often as a defense mechanism against past hurt. Setting boundaries is about asserting your needs while still fostering meaningful connections. How to communicate assertively without guilt. Use I statements. I feel overwhelmed when I take on too much responsibility. I need to set limits. Be clear and direct about what you need without over-explaining. Understand that setting boundaries is not selfish, it is necessary for emotional well-being. Real-life examples of boundary setting in action. Politely declining social events when you need rest. Asking for personal space when overwhelmed. Expressing discomfort when someone crosses an emotional boundary. 4.2 Learning to say no without guilt. Many people struggle with saying no due to fear of disappointing others. However, constantly saying yes can lead to stress, resentment, and burnout. Why people-pleasing leads to emotional exhaustion. Overcommitting to please others drains energy and leaves little time for self-care. Suppressing your own needs leads to frustration and emotional distress. Saying yes out of obligation rather than choice can weaken self-esteem. Simple scripts to set boundaries without conflict. I appreciate the invitation, but I need some downtime this weekend. I'd love to help, but I'm currently focusing on other priorities. I can't commit to that right now, but I hope you understand. The power of self-respect and prioritizing your well-being. Recognize that your time and energy are valuable. Saying no to unnecessary stress allows you to say yes to opportunities that align with your well-being. Self-respect fosters confidence and emotional stability. 4.3 Protecting your energy from negativity. Negative environments and toxic relationships can drain emotional energy, making it essential to create emotional safeguards. How to limit exposure to toxic people and draining environments. Identify relationships that consistently leave you feeling emotionally exhausted. Reduce time spent with individuals who bring negativity or drama into your life. Surround yourself with uplifting and supportive people who encourage personal growth. Techniques for emotional detachment from negativity. Practice emotional distancing. Recognize that other people's negativity is not your responsibility. Grounding exercises. Use deep breathing or visualization techniques to stay centered in stressful situations. Shift your focus. Redirect your attention to positive influences and productive activities. The importance of self-care rituals for emotional renewal. Engage in activities that restore inner peace, such as meditation, journaling, or time in nature. Create a daily routine that prioritizes self-care and emotional well-being. Protecting your energy allows you to show up as your best self in all areas of life. By mastering the art of setting boundaries, saying no, and protecting your emotional energy, you create a strong foundation for emotional resilience and well-being. Chapter 5: Navigating Life's Major Changes. 5.1 Coping with Unexpected Loss and Grief. Loss is an inevitable part of life, and navigating grief can be one of the most challenging emotional experiences. While pain is natural, processing emotions in a healthy way allows for healing and personal growth. The stages of grief and how to process emotions. Denial, initial shock and disbelief at the loss. Anger, frustration, resentment, or questioning why it happened. Bargaining, seeking ways to undo or rationalize the loss. Depression, deep sadness and withdrawal as reality sets in. Acceptance, coming to terms with the loss and finding a way forward. Everyone experiences grief differently, but acknowledging these stages can help with emotional processing and self-compassion. Finding meaning and growth through loss. Recognizing that grief is a reflection of love and connection. Channeling pain into creative expression, volunteering, or new experiences. Honoring the past while embracing new opportunities for growth. Seeking support and allowing healing. Talking to trusted friends, family, or therapists. Engaging in self-care practices to nurture emotional well-being. Understanding that healing takes time and is not linear. 5.2 Handling career transitions and uncertainty. Whether facing job loss, career changes, or professional uncertainty, adaptability and mindset play crucial roles in navigating transitions successfully. Staying emotionally balanced during career shifts. Accepting uncertainty as part of professional growth. Maintaining a structured daily routine to provide stability. Engaging in physical activity and mindfulness to manage stress. Reframing setbacks as new opportunities. Viewing job loss as a chance for reinvention rather than failure. Identifying transferable skills and exploring new industries. Learning from challenges and using them as stepping stones for success. Building a mindset of adaptability and confidence. Staying curious and open to learning new skills. Cultivating resilience through networking and personal development. Trusting that every change brings potential for new beginnings. 5.3 Overcoming relationship changes and breakups. Relationship endings, whether romantic, friendships, or family estrangements, can be emotionally challenging. However, they also offer opportunities for self-growth and personal discovery. Managing emotional pain and moving forward. Allowing yourself to grieve the loss without judgment. Avoiding self-blame and understanding that all relationships serve a purpose. Engaging in new hobbies and social activities to rediscover personal joy. The role of forgiveness and self-reflection. Letting go of resentment to create space for emotional healing. Reflecting on personal growth lessons from the relationship. Recognizing that closure comes from within, not external validation. Using heartbreak as a catalyst for self-discovery. Strengthening self-identity and independence. Setting new personal goals and aspirations. Embracing the journey of self-love and emotional resilience. Navigating major life changes requires patience, self-awareness, and emotional strength. By embracing change as an opportunity for growth, you can transform challenges into stepping stones toward a more fulfilling and emotionally stable life. Chapter 6: Building Long-Term Emotional Strength. 6.1 The Importance of Emotional Support Systems. Having a strong emotional support system is essential for long-term resilience. Meaningful relationships act as anchors, providing a sense of security and stability when facing challenges. Why strong relationships act as emotional anchors. Social connections reduce stress, anxiety, and feelings of isolation. Supportive relationships offer perspective, encouragement, and motivation. Engaging with a trusted network enhances emotional well-being and resilience. How to build a network of uplifting, supportive people. Seek out individuals who inspire and uplift you. Engage in community groups, professional networks, or hobby-based clubs. Foster deep connections by practicing active listening and empathy. The power of vulnerability and authentic connections. Being open about struggles fosters deeper trust and understanding. Authenticity allows for stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Vulnerability leads to genuine emotional support and healing. 6.2 Daily Habits for Emotional Stability. Resilience isn't built overnight, it's cultivated through consistent habits and intentional actions. Small, daily practices can reinforce emotional balance and long-term well-being. The role of gratitude, journaling, and self-care. Gratitude practice, writing down 3 things you're grateful for shifts focus from negativity to appreciation. Journaling, reflecting on thoughts and emotions clarifies feelings and promotes self-awareness. Self-care, engaging in activities that restore energy and emotional balance. How small habits compound into long-term emotional resilience. Practicing mindfulness daily enhances emotional awareness and regulation. Prioritizing sleep, nutrition, and exercise strengthens mental and physical resilience. Engaging in acts of kindness and generosity fosters positivity and emotional stability. The impact of routine and discipline on mental health. Establishing consistent morning and evening routines creates emotional predictability. Setting healthy work-life boundaries prevents burnout and promotes balance. Engaging in structured personal development activities ensures continuous growth. 6.3 Finding purpose and meaning in challenges. A sense of purpose acts as an emotional compass, helping you navigate hardships with clarity and resilience. How purpose helps you stay grounded during hardships. A strong sense of purpose reduces feelings of helplessness and despair. Knowing your why helps maintain motivation and direction. Purpose-driven individuals recover faster from setbacks and remain mentally strong. The link between spirituality, mindfulness, and emotional strength. Spiritual practices provide a sense of connection to something greater. Mindfulness encourages acceptance, inner peace, and emotional balance. Having faith in personal growth and transformation fosters resilience. How to use adversity as a tool for personal growth and transformation. Reframe challenges as opportunities for self-discovery. View failures as stepping stones toward greater self-awareness and emotional mastery. Learn from setbacks to build mental and emotional fortitude. Long-term emotional strength is built through meaningful connections, consistent habits, and a strong sense of purpose. By developing these foundational practices, you can navigate life's uncertainties with grace, confidence, and resilience. Conclusion. Emotional resilience is a skill that can be cultivated through self-awareness, practice, and intentional living. By implementing these strategies, you can develop the inner strength to face any challenge with confidence and clarity. Life's uncertainties may be inevitable, but how you respond to them is within your control. Choose emotional stability, choose growth, and choose to navigate life with unwavering strength.